don't know. Anyway, transmission company. Their own job is to buy electricity from the generating companies and then distribute the electricity, sell it to you, collect money, go back again and buy more generated electricity. Genco, Tenco, I don't know. Somebody should help me. They have a name. They have a name. Help me. This thing they carry me, they go where I don't know now. Oh yeah, help me. What do you call them? Tesco, I know Gencos, okay? What do you call those ones? Transmission company. Trancos or Trasco, whatever. Is that not clear enough to say the generating companies? So now the companies who came, okay, Disco, distribution. No, it's not transmission company, it's distribution. God bless you. I know you can always come through for me. There's so much. Yeah, Abi, Disco. God bless you. Tararara, Abi, Gencos, Discos. They came from privatization of a power company. They call it the regulation of the power sector. Now, Obasanjo did that. So, people now came, they bidded. We want to be generating electricity. We are generating company. They bidded. Their friends who also rendered power sector useless in Nigeria, who made so much billions. They became power experts, electricity experts. So when there was time for them to bid for companies to come and generate electricity, they called themselves Gencos. They bidded. They bought the place. They said, we are buying all the power station in Nigeria. That's what they sold. They sold the power station in Nigeria to their friends. Yeah, Obasanjo. To start generating electricity. Generate now. Oh yeah, you don't buy them now. Oh yeah, generate electricity. We're waiting for those ones. Then the discos, instead of them to, when NEPA give you power, sometimes they will say power day na half current, eh? That could die like that. Say, this we. So disco said, now waiting then generate then give you. This time around, we are going to make it better. We are going to give you prepaid meters. You are never going to be charged needlessly. If there is no electricity, don't worry yourself. At least you are not using anything. Your meter is not reading. Oh, this is great. Nigeria is going to be great someday. This country is going to be great. So many of you were so hopeful too. That was 20 years ago, by the way. But anyway, you were so hopeful. Abi? Oh yeah, disco. Distribute. First, distribute prepaid meters. Now, where the scam started be that Nigeria factor. You didn't know that they were scamming you. Privatization of the power sector. Wetin me I know about privatization? Now, two things. The first one is private people are buying government, they are buying public businesses or public structures to turn them to profitable ventures. Now, we say they call privatization be that. They have another one they called PPP, public-private partnership. Okay, privatization, meaning people are going to come and buy government structures that are moribund, no longer serving the people properly, turn them around to profitable ones, even if people have to pay more, but the service will be there, available, like they did with Nitel. Abi, they continue to tell you about Nitel. Privatization. Share today, when they privatized Nitel, and businesses started there, MTN came, Airtel came, Reltel came, others came. So if MTN staffs, if they want to go on strike now who go pay them? NNPC, I don't mix them. Now MTN go pay them or Nitel? Because I ask myself all these questions, and Sometimes I know Nigeria is meant to make you feel mad, but you're not mad. Nigeria is a mad place, led by mad people, and at the same time followed and obeyed by mad people. It's a mad asylum. That's why I'm asking myself all these questions. When they privatized Nitel and they created the MTN and all these things, if they don't pay you your salary for MTN, you go blame Nitel, federal government? Well, maybe not. All this power thing, na game. Because in Nigeria, when you generate power, you are expected to put it on the national grid. The national grid is controlled by the PHCN, Federal Government of Nigeria. Anything they created, subsidiary, Genco, Disco, they are just smoke screen. The same failure renamed or rebranded. Because if you don't put it in national grid, you see all those Gencos generating electricity from southern Nigeria, generating electricity from northern Nigeria. In order for them to remain in business, they will need to sell those electricity to people who actually uses them, industries and household that are ready to pay. And if you ask me, if I ask you, you and I will agree that most places where people actually pay electricity bills, they are from southern Nigeria. I know some of you don't pay. Don't feel good and think that people know they pay electricity bill in northern Nigeria. Then they pay it here. But the most places where electricity bills are paid and southern Nigeria. Therefore, if they want to make a business or they want to make money, Gencos will rather sell their electricity to the companies in southern Nigeria, household in southern Nigeria, than what they will sell to the hamlet, hut, villages where people don't even pay. They don't even have meter. Nobody go there to collect a bill. Because in northern Nigeria, the south is meant to serve the north. When you generate it, put it on the national grid. In the national grid, they can then use their fiat. Direct the electricity to Sokoto. Control it and give the people of Kafansha electricity. What about the people of Alagbole? What about the people of Agbara in Ogun State? We'll ration it, give them 12 hours a day. Okay? But you see, some you can travel. They say you will travel so many villages in northern Nigeria. Electricity like that, like this, it be. Like that wish. We then tell you, say they follow your destiny everywhere. And like this, electricity be. For so many villages, they say they are wasting away. Who told you they are wasting away? They have the chance of directing it to wherever they want. Your industries and your businesses can continue to run on generators. Abi? Listen, they told you they have privatized it. Somebody said, Jigawa, send them to Jigawa. Give them to Yobe. Give this, all those things. I'm not mocking you, people of Yobe. Now, Nigeria allowed that, because you are supposed to be able to generate your own electricity in Yobe State. Give it to the Yobe people if Nigeria was meant to be a country. You in Kano, in Sokoto, in Kaduna, all of you who are very close to Kainji Dam, you see that Kainji electricity, they were supposed to give you electricity in northern Nigeria, not to be shared with the southern Nigeria. Same thing, southern Nigeria who wants to use turbine power to generate power. They want to use, what do they call this thing? There's this atomic, no, I don't want to say atomic bomb. How come all these terminologies are not coming tonight? You know this thing they said that if you are building nuclear weapon, I got it, nuclear plants. You know, say these days, because of all this war here and there, if you hear nuclear, now bomb you go to think of. No. Some people can use nuclear power to generate electricity. Baba, now for life, power no go at all. I've heard about that. They said the power, the kind of the battery that the nuclear plant can generate, Baba, now for like 1 million years. So southern Nigeria can use nuclear power to generate electricity, power homes, and all of that in perpetuity. Power no go. They don't have to share it with anybody. But when you now generate, the transmission company can then decide to sell to places where they cannot generate their own power. That's what it's supposed to be. But in Nigeria, no. Lie. If you do that now, some people are going to be poor now. They are not going to be able to. No, we can't allow that. For the sake of one Nigeria, put everything in the national grid. But the one we can't they make the scam look so disappointing is this. Nigeria has no electricity, you know that, like at the Genco, at the Disco, nobody's responsible right now. You know that, Abi? But something happened yesterday. They said the electricity workers were going on strike. Therefore, they shut down the entire Nigeria national grid. Everything shut down. Wait, I don't understand. Who are these people? Maybe they don't privatize NEPA. Who is owing them? Some said they are protesting because they're asking them to do promotional exam before they can be promoted, and they don't want to do it. So therefore, the federal government of Nigeria is making them angry. They are not paying their salaries. They are not They are not fulfilling all the agreement they made to them. Wait. Which agreement again? We thought they have sold all of you to companies, Gencos, Discos. Now, so my fellow Nigerians come say, Mayegun, let's educate you. Mayegun, let's educate you. Okay, educate me, my brother. Mayegun, listen, it's true. They sold NEPA. Okay, listen. Mayegun, listen. That's what somebody was doing to me. I said, Mayegun, listen. I will explain to you. It's not hard. I'll explain. Okay, I explain. They sold NEPA, right? But the federal government of Nigeria, under Yaradua, decided to retain the power generation, but they sold the transmission to another company. Oh, okay. Let me see if I get that. The Gencos, which means generating companies, they are companies. They were supposed to be private, but they are not private. They are owned by government of Nigeria. Abi? Okay. Is that the reason why they continue to budget for power? That they want to spend this money on power? Yeah, exactly, Mayegun, exactly. Oh, okay. That makes sense. But what about the ones that are really down tools? You said they are what? They are the PHCN, Transmission Company of Nigeria. Oh, they are the ones who are supposed to transfer power, to transmit power to people, to sell it. So they are companies. They are the ones that are on strike. So who are those controlling those ones? Those ones are private companies. That's not federal government. Okay, the Discos are not federal government. They are companies. Yes. They are the ones on strike. Abi? Yes. They are the ones that shut down the national grid. Yes, Mayegun, you get it. You are getting it. Okay. Could you tell me why they are on strike? It's because the federal government, they say federal government hasn't paid them. Federal government has not paid them. And the federal government, some of the promotion exams. I was like, hey, calm down, bros. Do you actually think you are making any sense to me with all your explanation before? Now, at this point, you still think you are actually going to make more sense by jogging everything together quickly so that we can forget and blame them and say, oh, come on, man. They are private companies already sold. Yeah. They are responsible for transmitting and at the same time distributing the prepaid meters to customers. Yeah. So what is their business with generating company and the federal government that is owing them salary? Shouldn't they be owed salary, and their salary should be paid by the companies they are working for? No, Mayegun, you don't get it. Government did not really leave the power sector like that. Oh, they didn't really privatize it then. No wonder. The transmission company that should give you prepaid meters, they are telling you that they are waiting for federal government. No wonder. Isale Eko Barack Obama. I'm talking about Fashola, your your former minister of darkness, homelessness, and potholes. He came out and he said the federal government will take delivery of 50 million prepaid meters at the end of 2018. That was before 2019 election. So no wonder everything has scam. MTN staff, they complain, say Nitel no pay their salary, or Nitel no pay their promotional examination. No be scam be that. When are you all going to stop pretending and finding excuses for the fraud that Nigeria represents? It's not taking anybody anywhere. They have suspended the strike for 2 weeks now. So they are going to go back, except federal government answer all of their demand. Hey, federal government of Nigeria paying the staff of a transmission company of Nigeria. No be fraud be that. Okay, educate me. I'm listening. Everything reeks of lies. Everything is just pure lies. If you try to take something and say, if I say this one makes sense, so Mayegun, have you seen this? If you begin to dig, you begin to see that it's all fraud. No wonder when they say, let's give them a better benefit of doubt. At least let us give them a benefit of doubt. Let's hope that they will do good this time around. I say, hey, every good thing they do now mistake. If you pay attention very well, now fraud, and you are the target. They said that these people, they have fixed the whole country. They fixed the whole place. I say, people will fix your health care. They see they go abroad for treatment. People who told you they have done so well on education. You are at home. Their children are graduating abroad. You are sharing the picture on social media. Everything they say, everything they do, if you pay attention to it, even if it looks good, now fraud. And you are the target. Sometimes you get to know later. So late. So late. I know the buyer more. It's not because I have trust issue. I don't have trust issue. I just don't trust people who have lied to me before. Because every time I try to check them, they always come back the same. The same. That's why I'm not interested in all this charade and the rest of that. Yoruba people, Yoruba land, me as a Yoruba man, yeah, if we talk about the security and the insecurity and every other thing that goes on in Yoruba land, right? If we cannot act on it, so many of the time we are not different from the politicians who also try to take advantage of it and then dance to the gallery. See who can dance most. Who can dance most? Akeredolu or who? Or who? And all that. Why do people die? Is always better to act than talk all the time. This time around, Akeredolu has the immunity, they call it immunity from arrest or prosecution and the rest of that. He's got a second term on a platter, and this time around, he should stop dancing around. He should be bold enough and tell us the truth. Every one of them should be bold enough and say it loud and clear enough and say, we can't keep you safe as long as we remain under this fraudulent arranged Nigeria. If they can say it, well, vibration could be so near than you can imagine. But if they won't say it, I will continue to tell you until you begin to leave that too. You need to leave it. You need to ask and demand for it and be able to want it too. If you don't, listen, rhetorics like this, people who play on your emotions like this are always going to always be having the front pages of all your newspapers. While you, the victims of their failure, are always going to be kept at the second to the last page. They call that obituary. Pages of the newspaper. The people killed, slaughtered by the terrorists that they cannot protect you from, yeah, they won't keep you in the front page of the newspaper. They keep you at the back of it, a place where you will be easily forgotten. Do you really want that to happen to you before you act? Maybe not. Thank you. I'm going to take calls. I want to take calls, okay? And then we're going to call it tonight. But before then, you can take a moment and still like the video if you want. If you don't, well, at this point, if you like to participate in the conversation part, you can grab your phone. It's WhatsApp only, right? WhatsApp only, which means don't call it directly. You would never get through. I will be back to take those calls. Don't go anywhere.
Onye du iPod, o meriwo n'izu, onye ya abakare, mama daura, una puri meri nandi win the war. Python that's one, Python that's two, now Python that's three. Una puri meri nandi win the war. Python that's one, Python that's two. Na Python that's the three. Una bogi meri nande bu onye du iPod. O meri wone nizu mbiro ya abakare mamanda ora. Una bogi meri nande win the war.
Sorry. Hello there.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
My good general.
Yes, sir.
Man. The man. Maegu, I just want to thank you because I must be sincere to you. You have imparted much knowledge on our youth. You know, I like to confess when I learn something, okay? You see, I will tell you, since I've been listening to our leader, Maegu, Simon, I'm telling you, you guys have imparted great knowledge. Even some of this no school in Nigeria will teach us. I'm telling you the truth. I just want to speak to our leader, our youth.
Please, go ahead.
Please, I want Spartan youth, please, want it because I have made enough research. There's something I found out that there's something I want to tell us. Please, we must, you see, don't allow anybody to use religion to be against your brother. Please, Be it Christianity or be it Islam, or throw them aside and if you're a Yoruba man, remain a Yoruba man. Please defend the Yoruba man. If you're a Biafra man, defend Biafra man. All these things have come before. We have stayed before this thing come. And I'm telling you, based on my research, no religion that came to Nigeria that want to make you good. They all come to destroy us. That is aside. Remember, our youth, remember there was a time, if they told Gowon that Fulani will be killing his own people today, Gowon will not believe.
He probably won't.
Anybody that can tell you that, anyone that comes to tell you that a Yoruba person will do you this, Yoruba person will do you this, to instigate you against somebody. Don't ever remember, look at, they tell you Nigeria one Nigeria, but they come inside, they divide us internally. They divided us internally, but they want Nigeria one. Okay? They don't want you to stay together. Unity is strength. The tools Britain used during the colonial masters were divide and conquer. The same strategy they're using against us. Please, our youth, those are politicians they have fed us. We, the youth, must be united. Otherwise, they will destroy us. Our politicians have been conquered. 90% of South politicians has been conquered. They are being controlled by Britain and the Caliphate. I am begging you, if you fail to stand up, in fact, you give your children visa to slavery. If you ever validate any Nigeria for 1 month, just 1 month again, you give them visa to slavery. We must stand for one goal, restoring our nations, original nations God gave us before this fraudulent contraction. That's my case. Thank you.
God bless you, Prof. Thank you very much for joining us. And I'll take another one here. Hello there.
I'm so happy to connect to your program this night.
I am so happy.
This is Mr. Sego.
Go on.
I am so happy. Yeah.
It's good to have you,
I am
sir.
calling from Lagos, Nigeria.
From Lagos.
Musi precisely. Yes.
Please.
I'm calling from Musi precisely. Yes.
You are calling from Mushi. So it's actually lovely to have you.
Yes.
Because the line seems to be very clear enough. So please go on, sir.
Yes.
Please.
It's just so unfortunate that we find ourselves in this position, in this very situation we are into. The same way you are lamenting was the same way I was lamenting when I had that news yesterday that NEPA will go on strike. I was like, we are paying for the services they are rendering to us. Yes, why not going for strike? But just because Nigeria is not a country, it's just a charade put together. You know, nobody, you can't sue them. If Nigeria happens to be a country, they will be sued. But who are you going to report them to?
Nobody. You can't even phone them. You can't even call them and say, I have a complaint. No, you can't. You're just going to be talking to the wall.
Let me now tell you that there is another ways of scam, different ways of scam in Nigeria now.
A lot.
Once you go and register with either local government or state government or you just name your organization give the organization a name, register it, pay to the government, you can start frauding people. I have entered many one time.
And they also
there
have
is
banks.
One called
you know the saddest ones, sir. They always have bank to collect those money, and they will never be traced.
Yes, they have banks to collect the money. They will come on radio. They will place adverts. If you dare it, your money is gone, and you have nobody to report to. I have got into many. I have regretted. There was one called, what is it called? It says they call themselves N for Life. I got into it. N for Life. N that you when you buy products, yes, N money for life, yes, that you buy their product once, and after that once that the company will be paying you as the other customers are buying after you. I bought the little thing they sold, though, something that should not be more than 5,000. They sold it for 50,000. My brother, till now, if I call the woman will tell me that I should bring that. yes, guys, to bring other people. If she talks to other people, if other people buy through me, it's when I'll start earning money.
It's a Ponzi scheme, sir.
You know,
Ponzi scheme. You see,
you
when they
understand
target
that because
go on.
yes, when I now I was like, now when I have not even benefited anything, I have lost. So I should bring more people for you to scam them.
Mm-hmm.
You're telling me it's not a scam that I can see that you always come to the radio program. I said, in fact, this country, I am just fed up of this country. I am tired of it. Just that nowhere to run to.
I know.
You know, nowhere
all of
to
us
run
that
to.
actually jackpot. For anybody who has the chance, I don't discourage people from that. I don't.
That is it now. Nowhere to run to. You know, the country is just a charade. Since Nnamdi Kanu was arrested, I was now looking for a program that can open my brain. I begin to understand many things through Nnamdi Kanu when he was before he was arrested. You know, it was I think the week you wanted to invite him that they arrested him.
I remember.
So I was very, very. So when aside from him, you are the one I always listen to. My family know they will say, Mr. Mayegun, once it's 8 o'clock,
I know.
Don't disturb him, Mr. Mayegun. That is it. You know, because it's your program, I thank God for people like you and Nnamdi Kanu. The program is eye-opening. You make us to understand that it's not one devil, that is no one witch that is pursuing you.
No. It's not always one devil
open church
or village people. No. If you pay attention very well,
they will open church.
The devils they see in those black tinted vehicles.
Yes.
Those is, sirens on your streets. Wow. Those are the devils. After your life, after your progress, after your prosperity, your family, your house, everything. Those are the devil. Mm-hmm.
They will open churches, they will collect the tithes and offering, and your children, they will use it to establish school. Your children cannot go to that school
afford to attend
because it's so expensive. My friend, I used to tell my friend, I said, you say you are a member. I'm also a Christian, you know. I said you are a member. The day you will know that you are not relevant in that church, you just tell the pastor that God told you that the daughter is who you want to marry. That day you will know that you are not relevant in that church. Like if you tell the pastor, maybe you are a worker, you are not here.
Yeah, like a daddy.
The Lord told me that your daughter, is my wife to be. That day you will know that you are not relevant in that church.
But why would you even do that? They will say, you came here to come and be saved. Now, pastor, daughter, you want, everybody go do. They will say,
you want to carry your poverty. Yes, now. So why are we now deceiving ourselves? Why not pray on your own? And, this country is I'm just fed up.
It is
nothing anywhere, nothing.
So that I can remember this name. I love talking to you. I want to take another one, okay? Say that
again. Yeah, my name is Mr. Shegun Patrick.
Mr. Shegun. I'll keep that.
So I'm so happy.
Nice.
Yeah,
I don't want to say the second name for the sake of we don't know who is listening and all that. But I'll keep to that Shegun from Musha.
Yeah, Mr. Shegun.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
You should have a good evening, okay? Thanks so much for being part of it, sir.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
God bless you. God bless you. Keep it on, please.
It's quite amazing as well that Mr. Shegun is having Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as his profile picture, and you would have mistaken him for that. And I can tell now that indeed, some of you may not know, there are Yorubas who are also disciples of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's messages. Trust me, there are Yorubas who have listened to him. They have listened to him beyond their own tribal lenses. They've listened to him, beyond their religious lenses and every other thing that the society has conditioned them to be. They've listened to him, just listening to the message. Some of them actually prefer to listen to the message and ignore the messenger. But at the end of the day, they couldn't do away with the message and the messenger. And there are Yorubas in their numbers like that, just so you know, right? I'll take this. Here we go. Hello there.
Hello, good evening.
Oh, good evening. Ma?
Good evening, my brother.
Good evening, ma. How are you?
I'm good, thank you, sir. This is the Empress speaking.
Oh, Empress, you called in tonight. Okay. How are you?
I did, sir. I'm fine, thank you, sir.
So,
first of all, I have a couple of things to say.
Please.
The first thing is our princess.
Yes.
I sent a gift through. You know, I was having difficulty sending a gift across to baby when she was born.
I know.
I eventually got through to your diaspora radio on PayPal.
Right.
Then surprisingly, the money was sent back to my account a week ago. They said they couldn't deliver it. I don't know why.
I think the reason would be because I was to accept it. And then it took longer.
Okay.
So I didn't accept.
Yes.
So then they had to return it back to you. I'm sorry about that. I have been this last 1 week has been, but again, I'll look into that, man. So yeah, the second one.
All right, sir. Yes. The second one is about this 50,000 naira that the governor of Ondo State is offering people to give them information. Nigerians should be very careful. This is a trap. These useless politicians, they know where these terrorists are. They know their location. They know who is financing them. They know everything about them. You say this 50,000 naira. What is 50,000 naira? At the moment, what's the price of a bag of rice?
For providing such valid information, right? They will now give you 50,000 naira, 80 pounds or $100. Come on, man.
This is disgraceful. This is disgraceful. These are people that have killed so many people, and they've made a lot of people widows and widowers. Yes. A lot of children have been kidnapped. Most of them even thought, yes, this is a disaster. People should be very careful. If you make a mistake,
yeah, Empress.
I'm telling you,
if you think
Nigerians should be very careful.
Yeah, if you think it's shocking, this same governor announced that every public, office and public buildings or every building like this, like a banks or what have you, they must have a CCTV that is working so that they can capture every movement. I'm like, what is all this drama, for goodness sake?
First of all, where is the electricity?
If you don't put on CCTV, you may be fined and you will pay fine up to 500,000 naira. Come on, man. They are jokers, man.
All these people are all hoodlums. They are all hoodlums. One day Nigeria will break up and their eyes will open. Yes. Honestly speaking. So I just want to tell Nigerians, please do not make the mistake to be tempted. What they're trying to do is to find out people who know the truth. Did you know how many times they came to tell us they've captured the terrorists? How many times? About 2 or 3 times. They lied. They didn't capture anybody. They want to know those who truly know who the terrorists are. The moment you reveal who they are and you collect 50,000 naira, they will come after you in the long run. People should be warned and be very, very smart. They should be very, very smart.
God bless you.
That's all I want to say.
Thanks, man.
That's all I want to say. Thank you, Marigo, for all you're doing. May God bless you.
Amen.
You've opened our eyes, and so many of my friends, when I keep sharing your video, they come back to me to give me testimony. We are grateful. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
So much for all the support.
Please check the diaspora radio PayPal. I will do it again this evening.
All right.
All right, sir.
I will look out for that.
Bye-bye.
So you have a good one, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, ma.
You too, sir.
Yes, ma.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So that's Empress. I have I have Princess. Hello.
Hello, Marigo.
Hello, ma. How are you?
Hello, Marigo. Good evening. Bawoni.
Good evening. Alafia ni o. Bawoni.
Hello, I'm fine. I'm fine. Marco touch. I'll just touch everything. The my touch.
So go ahead.
Okay. Like you said few days ago, when you were talking about our civilization, I was thinking of how we were making our own oil. Cold pressed oil. We were making our diagon. We were entertaining ourselves with our palm wine. We were able to do our ekupupa ourselves.
Did you hear all
we were making our own clothes.
We were growing in Yoruba land then. Like all the kind of fruits that they mentioned.
Our women were making their own hair.
Yes.
We were making our own fabrics.
Yes.
We were making soaps. Our women were recycling, you know. They use it for butcher.
Sure.
Yeah, in yellow mafi damno. You know, we had pepper, we had crops, we were farming, we were living life, we were generating light from palm oil.
We were also exploring to the point that on record they said we dug the heart, yeah, we dug out iron ore,
yeah,
and we melted to iron.
That
would require research now. You know what?
Wait
now, princess.
Our men were circumcised.
Before we got to that, I want you to look at something, right? Look at how did they differentiate between this iyekwe or this sando is iron ore, this sando is clay for molding pots or homes. How were they able to know that this particular one we need to cook it to bring out the iron from it so that we can then use it
over time? There would have been mistakes and all correct along the line. Our histories were not written, but they were passed down to us.
Yes.
Mayegu, we had and generating enough from our fitila. Our women will put the babies on their backs to give them eat. You know, we were breastfeeding our babies. Is the best way to nurture children now. You know? But when your identity is stolen, there is nothing much you can do about it.
Right.
Yeah. Then the other one is the way people follow leaders in Nigeria. We should think of what will lead you, you know, when you follow someone. Maegu, I am your follower. I'm telling you that tonight.
And I'm proud to have that honor.
Yes, but Maegu,
honored to be given such privilege, because it is a privilege, because I've got many people like yourself too.
Maegu, but do you know that sometimes I think of what will lead me to withdraw from you, from following you?
What kind of disappointment?
I think about it. Our people don't have reasons for not following this bunch of idiots. When I follow you and your self-respect is in jeopardy, or your principles and integrity is not in compliance with the words of your mouth, I don't care who you are.
Anymore.
The whole world might be blindly following you. I am just going to take few steps back.
Which will be so justified.
You don't deserve my unconditional love. If you're you don't deserve my unconditional love. Everybody on their own.
That's right.
But people don't know that, you know, commitment should be earned through good morals and character.
Virtues that nobody should toy with.
Mayegumbao, how did the terrorists get the guns? Who are the people sponsoring this terror group? If you say the guns are from Libya, we'll be fooling ourselves, Baba. You know why I said that?
No, it's not anymore now. That was the early stage.
There are over 315, 20, over 300 rebel groups in Libya. The containers you bring into the country being scanned at the seaport, are they being scanned?
Absolutely not.
Has there been any kidnap?
Somebody has
there been any kidnap? Okay? Has there been any kidnap? that the government has been able to secure at the release of the victim?
None. There's none.
Yet they tell us trillions of nairas has been spent on funding the military.
Mm-hmm.
Can the military be audited?
Well, that would be a problem.
Can people be held? Yeah, can people be held responsible for these crimes?
Yes, they can be held responsible, but Nigeria is a crime scene, princess. That's a rhetorical question. The answer will be same.
Baba, when they catch these terrorists, do you see what they put on? Gbogbo aṣọ ara wọn ò kí kò ń rú ju 3,000, 4,000 naira lọ. Èèyàn tó ń gbàdúrà owó yẹn is either kó fẹ́ máa live flamboyant life and living large.
See, princess.
Owó yẹn pọ̀ ju nǹkan téèyàn kọ. Owó gan is a spirit on its own.
Yeah, princess, I'm glad you said that. Let me quickly chip this in as well. She gets. Some people said that if Nigeria was to be a place where there is law, they would know that all these ransoms that people are paying these terrorists. I'm talking about, for example, Kaduna Abuja victims who have been released so far. The terrorists who took them, they have collected over 1.2 billion naira already. As we are talking right now.
You see?
They collected 800 million from just 7 people. The first 7 people they released, including the Chinese, they released as well. So people are now saying all this money, when you meet all these terrorists, yeah, you would never see them live that luxurious life with such money. All they spend the money on is what? To get more harms. The one that kidnapped the Jangebe girls, princess, said they paid them 60 million.
Yeah.
They asked him what did he use the money for? He said, we used the money to buy weapons. Right there in his own camp there.
Maegu, what were you expecting him to say?
So what
were you expecting him to say?
Sheko
Sokwe, yes, Sheko Sokwe, is he supposed to say that they gave the money to someone? The person that said they took 60 million. And did you see how he was looking? Maegu look clean. We should stop fooling ourselves, yeah. They are not living any flamboyant lifestyle, Maegu.
Yeah, they love private jets.
And you know what?
Them under Buhari. They love private jet. They love all this.
Their comfort zone has never ever been shaken. Are there no government bodies that can probe service chiefs?
Well,
can their accounts be traced?
No, they can't be traced, princess. You know why now? If not for military, yeah, Buhari's government, APC's government, they will be long gone by now. You know it. But the reason why they managed to keep people suppressed is because the military were given the go-ahead to kill at will, while their positions and their everything, right, will be secured. And they will also provide security for Buhari's government that is suffering from the 1985 PTSD of being overthrown, right? So that's why the military today cannot be probed.
Yeah, Baba.
Past or present, they can't be probed. They are meant to protect Buhari against any protest, any uprising, including if they have to kill as many people. So forget about probing.
Baba, we know where we know where we are going. I'm always surprised that our people are high on idiocy. They are just mad.
They choose to money of the
time. Because government leave go drone wọlé láti Iran. Only go wọlé láti Turkey, only go wọlé láti anywhere. Come fish our people. Yes, they could get them. We can afford them.
See, princess, they have.
But you know why, Baba? I am happy with whatever it is they are doing.
Yeah, they are pushing us there.
Yes, I am happy with it, and that's what I keep saying. The poverty they weaponized. Yeah, they did it for a purpose.
And I think
you can't think as a poor person. Baba, as a poor person cannot think properly.
No.
Oh, Mama, Ronu boy, wale lale boy, suni. They don't even listen. They don't even have time to listen to the news.
No.
The only people that have so much time on their hands are the rich. They are the only people that would think, okay, they have their business going, they have everything in place, they have people running it for them. So they are sitting there having this critical thinking and they are doing fine. Baba, people will soon start seeing videos of people committing suicide, filming themselves and saying their last words and hanging themselves or jumping over the cliff or something. Oh, Mashele. Because you don't want to know. I want to ask for what the people that beg for money on the streets where has always been the normal people with rags, and you see people in suits asking for help now. Our generation we are the most educated, but we don't have half the money these rogues have. This uneducated àbí báwo la ṣíwájú òṣèlú ṣé ọmọ mi ọmọ ọdún mẹ́fà tó wà ń bí ó mọ àwọn ọmọ kíláàsì ẹ̀ náà.
Wọ́n no studying.
Ọmọ ọdún mẹ́sàn-án ó mọ àwọn tọ́jọ kàwé láti primary 1. Èyí tó ti ṣe tán ní senior high ó mọ àwọn tọ́jọ lọ sílé ìwé bàbá. Kámárì èèyàn kankan tó kó máa jáde pé òun àti Ṣàngó lérè jọ lọ léèwé ni. My goodness, is absurd.
Absurd. I agree.
What I would tell our people is that
he studied at home. He didn't go to school, primary, secondary.
Olórí burúkú, Kìyàmù tẹ kọjú sínú ibi kọ́ fi ìtẹ̀ pamọ́ bẹ̀.
Yeah.
Ìyẹn máa ń sinwi ni. What I'm going to tell our people is this. We can create our home bank. First, we'll just need to set up a structure.
That's right.
And everybody here will be a managing director. Everybody is going to have a trust account there. That's our platform. We put our money together. We bypass the government. They don't even care about us. Then we will watch our wealth start shifting away from these people.
I've had people who have suggested
we'll have our own thing,
including all these forex that we send to Nigeria. It is time for people to.
We can bypass them. We can bypass the banks, Baba. We can do that. They are messing with the wrong generation. I've said this here severally.
I know.
They are dealing with adults here. We are not kids anymore.
It's just a matter of
time. Listen to your children. We are the leaders of it. We are not the leaders of tomorrow. We are the leaders now. Yes. We are the people. We have the power. We are the leaders we've been waiting for.
That's right.
So my good platform
where we have left is me meeting this consultant that is going to put all of the other stuff together for us. As for us registering,
we have a foolish president, a foolish president that sees the problem and can't fix it.
Nice one. So yeah, hello here, hello there. Let's see, are you there?
Hello, hello,
hello, sir. Is that Larry? Larry.
Yes, sir.
Larry.
Oh, Larry, sir.
How are you?
What's going on, my brother? How you doing,
so
man?
Tight, yeah, so good. How are you, sir?
Good. Hey, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, yes. Good wherever it is you are in the whole world. Now, wow. Anyway. First off, I'll say keep up the good work, and I really appreciate, not me alone, everyone appreciates what you do. I mean, you are the real preacher, like I told you one time, you know. I told you, you know.
Thanks.
And let me not go into religion, because on your princess, ṣùgbọ́n nítorí wa mú àti gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n fi mú wa kò ju ayé ọ̀làjú àti religion lọ. Méjèèjì. Àwọn bàbá wa jẹ́ ti sọ̀rọ̀, tàbájẹ̀ ní pé ẹnu wọn rùn. wọ́n ní odò tó bá gbàgbé orísun ẹ̀ ó ti di dandan kó gbẹ. That should answer Princess's question of stolen identity.
How did we get here and all that?
Yeah, you get what I'm saying.
I'm with
and you. Princess is baffled as regards. I mean, say one only trace our people in it. Princess, my sister, we all know how it goes now. Just like my ego is telling you, I know you know how it goes. But the thing is, ìlú tí ò sí òfin kò sí ẹ̀ṣẹ̀. Nàìjíríà kò sófin tó mú wọn, so kò ń ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lọ ń ṣe lójú ara wọn. Nígbà tó jẹ́ pé tí a bá dúró síwájú jọ́ọ̀jì, wọ́n á ti mú pépà wá fún jọ́ọ̀jì pé ọ̀gbẹ́ni tó bá sọ̀sọ̀kúsọ, wọ́n ń bọ̀ wá ra sákìlẹ̀ lálẹ́ o DSS, wọ́n máa ṣùtẹ̀, wọ́n máa ní pé àwọn ò mọ̀. Nígbà tí ò jẹ́ tí DSS jẹ́ ti bá ti fún wọn ní kinní, kí ló rò pé jọ́ọ̀jì máa ṣe?
Ó bá comply ni.
Òun náà, so kò sófin nù lù wá. You understand what I'm saying? So nobody can probe them. Nobody can probe them for now until God grants us and gives us our order nation. Now
that will be gradual, isn't it?
Yes, and yes, the only way we can restore order is to go our separate ways, and we start the building all over again. There is nothing in Nigeria that's unknown.
But every move you make in Nigeria today that you think you want to do it in Yoruba's interest, tell yourself the truth, because that will make you go against what Nigeria stands for. You need to go against what Nigeria stands for before you can successfully do anything that will impact the people in any part of Nigeria. Federal Nigeria must not be involved. And guess what? That will be you calling to say we want to break it up. And that's also unacceptable to these guys. So trust me, I'm following
my
you.
My brother. We don't speak the same language.
No.
We don't dress the same way.
No.
We don't have the same ideology. We don't have the same beliefs.
We don't have the same
worldview
when it comes to what a society should be like, what the women should look
like,
what the men should look like, how the community
God
and the
bless
family
you, my brother.
handled. These are real things that shaped us as a people. If we have all this in contrast against another, there will be no peace. Larry.
Yeah. So now we're talking about how are we going to get all these bastards away from behind all these politicians. The only thing that we know that they've been doing and we know that they've been using is money. Nigerians now see money as everything. They don't care.
No, they don't.
They don't care. And that is a very bad way of, process immorality in Nigeria. No.
Yeah.
Because telling Batanda Babo Kionso only pay owó only orúkọ tó dá ó sàn ju wúrà àti kàfàràkà lọ àbí.
That's what they said.
But nísìnyí kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ nísìnyí àwọn bàbá tó sọ fún wa yẹn náà àwọn náà làwọn sọ fún wa pé irọ́ wúrà àti fàràkà nísìnyí ọ̀gbẹ́ni gbàgbé orúkọ tó dá nǹkan tí ò ṣe jẹ́ káwọn Tinubu yìí gbà wá yẹn náà.
Even then, there was even a song. Olówó láyé mọ́, bàbá fún mi lówó.
Àtìgbà yẹn lọ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń blow trumpet money. Yeah. Àtìgbà yẹn lọ ti ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń blow trumpet owó. Ìgbà tí wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń exactly. So all these things that we're talking about, ẹ̀ka da table yìí rú. Dining table yóò favour anybody wa. Even Hausa gan tó ń pariwo pé kí ni ọ̀gbẹ́ni ẹ̀ka fọ́. Mọ̀kàn ni àwa gangan ní àwọn èèyàn tá a wà nínú Nàìjíríà. Àwa gangan ní ẹsẹ̀ dining table. Ẹ jẹ́ ká yẹra wa kúrò lórí dining table. Káwo báwọn olórí burúkú yìí fẹ́ jẹun. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni àwa okay ṣebí na you do one cartoon this thing that one time like that. Where you say the Nigerians were under the table using their backs as the table whatever, and the politicians they were dining and whining. Exactly.
Meanwhile,
so we are the main.
You are right, Larry. All they needed was all of them to just stand up If they stand up, the table will fall.
I say, exactly. People want to be kunta kunte. Ọmọ ọ̀tá jẹ́ kí n sọ nǹkan fún ẹ ìwọ ọmọ ọ̀tá tó bá ń gbọ́ ògbó rọ́bìṣì tí àwọn olórí yín sọ yẹn tẹ̀sán pé ẹrùkú ni ẹ ọmọ lọ wake up kò sí kòró kò sí bò ọmọ kòró wà ní Amẹ́ríkà ń gbádùn ayé yìí ti bàjẹ́ ní Nàìjíríà o ẹ jẹ́ tètè bẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣe rántí ara yín sìn nígbà tí wọ́n gún olú ẹran yín lọ́wọ́ ó lọ sí Amẹ́ríkà èyí tó bá gún yín ẹ máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣe máa lọ sí ibi tẹ̀sí mo máa ní kọ́ máa dá 5,000 fún yín ẹ jẹ́ jí.
Sáré ni.
Wake up o, collect your money, wake up. Bí àṣà ọ̀bọ̀ yìí. Tó bá yá àṣà bá ti gba Yorùbá land, a máa bùgá àwọn ọ̀tá wa lágbèrè lẹ́dùnmáàlì.
Larry Baba, thank you very much. Let me
all right, man.
It's such a pleasure to have you back, by the way. I mean, I've not heard you in a while, so I'll take this. Hello there.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm fine, Mayegu. And you?
I am very well. Thanks for asking. So, you are live. Everybody can hear you, sir.
Thanks once again for a good job.
Thank you.
Thanks again, anyway. I really want to contribute one or two things to what Princess just said concerning that these people that they are taking ransom and everything. Mayegu, you see all those money they are collecting from our people.
Yeah.
I keep saying it. They are still taking our money from people from abroad. I said this thing to one of my friends maybe a few weeks ago. The last time, don't watch investigation concerning our
yeah, all those guys.
Because that money will take Kolo Bank. Sebara on ton gbowó iná. Sebara on ton gbowó iná emo owó yẹn ò sí lọ́wọ́ wọn. Àwọn ton gbowó yẹn.
Àwọn ton kó kiri ton rí kékeré yẹn. You will never see them with 1 million naira. Talk less of 100 million, 200 million, 300 million.
Like ton bá trace owó yẹn, wọ́n máa trace lọ sí Bureau de change.
So they collect it, they take it to clean it for them.
Ọwọ́ àwa ton gba ransom lọ́wọ́ wọn